Devi Public School, and he is our Vice Principal, Mr. Gurucharan Mahato. From here, he will introduce our school. Sir.
Thank you, ma'am. This is our main gate of this school. It is now up to class 10, but in near future, for which we are applying for the senior secondary classes. This is the ground of our school. These are the flower pots of our garden. Different types of flower planted by our students. This make our school very green, and these are maintained by our students of various 4 different houses. This is our parking area. The staffs of our school park their vehicles. These plants are maintained by our students of senior classes 9, 10. They keep watching regularly and maintain this. This is our water point where students wash their hands and drink water in recess hour. This is our storeroom where we store our spare items, spare objects. This is our CCTV camera. This helps us in watching the activity outside the building. And this is our main entrance in the building, main entrance. This is our fire safety equipments we have stored in these buckets. Photo gallery of different kinds of activities in our previous days. This is fire extinguisher for extinguishing fire. This is also our storeroom. We store objects in these rooms. This is our gallery, and both sides of this gallery we have our classrooms. This is vacant room for coming senior secondary classes. First vacant room here. There are adequate arrangement for the students. This is our bulletin board where students explore their paintings and their photographs. This is another vacant room for senior secondary classes. We have kept reserved for them. This is another room for senior secondary classes. CCTV camera is also installed here to keep watch the students. Here is another fire extinguisher cylinder. This room is also for the secondary classes. We have kept reserved. In these rooms, we run our classes like 9, 10, and in these rooms also CCTV camera are installed. This helps us in maintaining discipline in our class. This is another classroom. Here 9 students study. This is our staff room. Here our teachers check maintain their copies and keep their goods relating to the students like notebooks, etc. Here is locker provided for them. For each teacher we have provided locker for them. We have installed here another CCTV camera, fire extinguisher, because we have science lab. This is our physics lab. Our physics lab. These are the projects our students have constructed. These are apparatus that we use when our senior secondary students will come. We can provide them apparatus to do their experiments in physics. Here is also CCTV camera installed. There are some projects our students have prepared. This is for bio students, bio lab. These are some specimens about them. Our students will gain their knowledge about these things. CCTV camera here also installed. This is our aquarium. This is our aquarium. Here we have provided wash basin for the students after doing their experiment to wash their hands, because they come contact with different chemicals. So it is for the students washing their hands after doing their experiment. This is our bulletin boards where students decorate with their creativity. Very beautiful. Now we are moving to first floor where our first we will visit our library. Library where our students enjoy their subjects. There are thousands of books in this library in every subject, and we provide the students newspaper, different magazines in enhancing their knowledge. These are the stock registers and library cards we issue to the students. Library cards, stock register here, and books of records of books in these registers we have in our libraries. This capacity of our library is 60 students can sit at one time and study, gain their knowledge in different subjects. Now in our next step, we are entering in our science lab, the chemistry lab. Our chemistry lab, very important for the students of science stream. And this is, we have arranged our apparatus in this way. These projects are prepared by our ex-students. This burner is used in chemistry experiment. We supply this burner gas from the below cylinder. Here are the wash basins, which is very important in chemistry lab because students use very dangerous chemicals, acids, and each time they need to wash their hands. So we arrange here 3 taps, running taps for washing hands after their experiment. We do not take any risk. So we repeatedly ask our students to wash hands before touching and after doing their experiment. Now in our next step, we will show our computer lab. This is our well-equipped computer labs, and the students study here about computer practical knowledge they do in their lab, computer lab. We have also kept computer room, fire extinguisher for fire accidents. These are the classrooms of classes. This is another bulletin board. The students decorate it very beautifully with their creativity. This classroom for the junior students. Fire extinguisher another here we have kept. This is another classroom. This is our classroom. Bulletin board. This is our math lab where projects submit there our students. This is boys toilet. Here there are 10 compartments and urinals to control our crowd at one time. Now we are going down to the ground floor. This is our girls' toilet, separate for girls' toilet here. In this toilet, 10 compartments also available here for the girls. Here is the dustbin where dispose girls' sanitary napkins, etc. Another fire extinguisher we have here.
ठीक है सर.
This is our office, main office here, and our fee counter number 1 and 2. Here is the reception where parents clear their doubts and ask for anything. Here is our reception counter, and this is the picture gallery of different activities held in our school in previous days. Activity room, and in this room our children perform their different activities in different occasions, and they show their talent by doing different activities. This is our school's name. Music room. We keep different instruments related to music in this room. The students learn music by our English music teacher. Interested students, this is our music class and music room. Different instruments here we have for music. Now sports room. This is our sports room. Sports is very important for students, and we provide them all kinds of stops so that their physical activities continue in today's life, because students are become very lazy in their video game and computer game. So we focus in our outdoor sports. We have provide them all kinds of outdoor sports goods. Here are the wickets, rackets, carom board, these are the poles of Kho-Kho. Kho-Kho is an outdoor game, and these poles we use in our Kho-Kho. These are the jerseys we provide our students of different houses. We have planted many trees surrounding the ground. These are our buses. We use them in bringing the students. This is our basketball post. Students play basketball. This is our main ground for the students to play their outdoor games. This is our tennis court. This is the boundary of our ground and school. The students play here. Badminton, volleyball. We use this place for our functions like Independence Day, annual functions, and all kinds of functions we arrange here, and we use it as our stage. Assembly from here, students address, teachers address to the students from here. Festivals like Independence Day, Republic Day, and annual function we celebrate here, and this is our stage. All kinds of functions we perform here, outdoor functions. This is our another entrance, and we can use it exit point also. One entrance from that side and the other this side, and this is another water point here we have provided for the students separately. That water point was for girls and this was for boys, so they use separately water points in their recess time. Boys here and girls on that point. We use this entrance also for entering this building to control crowd. This is our garden, school garden. We have planted many kinds of flower and medicinal plants like tulsi, etc. We tell the students about the importance of these plants. Why should we keep our surroundings green and clean? Plants make our environment clean and fresh. So these are the garden of our school, and many kinds of flower. Here we have planted like rose, marigold, China rose. We help the students in enhancing their knowledge about plant life with the help of this garden. These are the flower pots. The students maintain these flower pots, and we keep our school green with the help of students, saying the importance of plants and trees. Why we need to plant more and more trees with these plants. Now we are moving to our another room. This is our vice principal's chamber. Vice principal sit here and watch from here to control the whole school and listen to the parents and students. And this is our principal's chamber. Principal's chamber. Our principal ma'am sit here and control the things from this chamber. All the CCTV cameras are controlled and watched from here by our principal ma'am. All the controls of the CCTV is here in hand of principal ma'am.